Time now for the morning rush. The teen suspected in the shooting deaths of 3 people at a house party in Hobbs, still not charged with murder. New court documents revealed 19-year-old Bishop Henderson was the DJ at that party. No word on why he opened fire. As of right now, he's only charged with aggravated assault. Court documents show at the time of the party, prosecutors handling Henderson's case tried to have his probation revoked in other cases.
Crystal, much cooler today thanks to a backdoor cold front that's worked its way into the state. 70s and 80s for the eastern plains, while central parts of the state are going to remain in the low 90s. David.
There will be no school today for Rio Grande High School. This is all due to a water leak. An APS spokeswoman says the crews are working around the clock to fix that problem.
Johnson & Johnson plans to appeal after the company was found guilty of fueling the opioid epidemic in Oklahoma. The judge ordering the drug maker to pay $572 million to the state. The money will fund an abuse treatment program and cover the state's addiction-related expenses. An attorney for the drug maker calls the ruling flawed.
New Mexico is now pushing forward with a lawsuit against the Trump administration over the asylum ban. The Department of Homeland Security unveiled a rule which aims to hold migrant families in detention last week. Now, the states argue it interferes with their ability to help ensure health, safety, and the welfare of children.
This morning, Los Lunas police are trying to track down this suspect here. Take a look at the video from the Daniel Hernandez Rec Center. Police say Saturday evening, a man broke into the rec center twice, making off with cash, keys, and other items, including the pair of shorts he's seen wearing in the video. If you know who he is, you're asked to call police.
Rio Rancho police have located a van that had been reported by parents. Now, people have been sharing pictures of this maroon Dodge Caravan online, saying that they've seen the driver park near bus stops and take pictures of children. Police say that they talked to the van's owner, and right now, there's nothing criminal going on.
This morning, the family of an Albuquerque boy killed in a hit and run. They're asking for your help. Last month, 15-year-old Manny Tapia was on his way home when he was struck near Coors and Ellison. Yesterday, his family asked for the public's help finding the truck connected to his death. Police say the truck is a dark blue GMC Sierra truck with the license plate 716TJC.
Today, multiple women who accused Jeffrey Epstein of sexual assault, they are scheduled to appear in court. Now, a judge ordered the hearing to discuss the efforts from prosecutors to dismiss the indictment against the Epstein in the wake of his death. Prosecutors accused him of operating a sex trafficking ring. He had pleaded not guilty to all charges. Chris.
David, let's get a look at that Metro Threat Index today. Have it out of 3. That's primarily due to the breezy to windy conditions we're experiencing here in the metro this morning. Now those winds going to die off heading into the latter morning hours into the early afternoon, and it's going to be a little bit cooler, but temperatures still above average in the low 90s. David.
Right now, the Drug Enforcement Administration is working on new regulations for medical marijuana growers. Federal officials say that they are working to improve the access to legal marijuana for medical and scientific researchers. Now, the DEA says that they will take action on applications from potential growers once those new regulations are in place.
Happening today at the city, happening Thursday, I should say, the city is set to host a job fair looking to hire around 70 bus drivers. The Journal reports the city is working to fix a shortage in the department. The job fair is this Thursday in the basement of City Hall from 11:30 to 3. For details, go to KRQE.com. A quickly growing Facebook page bringing people in the area together through their love of tacos. The group Tacos of New Mexico is all about taco culture, sharing everything from the latest new restaurants to the latest recipes. The group's creator says it's even helped to drive the local economy by recommending small businesses.
The New Mexico Museum of Natural History and Science still needs your help naming their new dinosaur. The Bistype beast is a distant cousin of the T-Rex, came to the museum in May. Now the museum needs your help naming it. So you must submit your idea in the suggestion box. This is near the exhibit. The museum will narrow down the names near the end of the year.
There we go. Let's get a look at that morning drive out there. Everything looking pretty good along I-25 as well as I-40. No major slowdowns or accidents being reported at this time. You're taking a live look at the Big Eye as the sun rises over the metro. Pretty pleasant conditions out there as you head out the door this morning.
A new documentary series will be coming out featuring the unheard stories of the Duke City Gladiators. The documentary series is titled Sudden Change. Local filmmaker Adam Francis Rabies says while working with the team's owner, he found a lot of the personal stories of redemption and decided to highlight them in the series. It's all from the team. Now the project will premiere at the Chemo Theater in October.
Ah, pretty neat. I like it.
Yeah.
isolated storms possible this afternoon. You're taking a look at future radar around the 3 o'clock hour. We have an increase in moisture behind that backdoor cold front, add in a little bit of daytime heating, and you'll see those storms pop up over the higher terrain and drift off into the valleys, looking like it's going to remain dry for most of the metro. However, well, time now for the 5 facts.
At number 5, the Isotopes, they are not only back on the diamond tonight, but it is KRQE Cares Night at the ballpark. The Topes are taking on the Las Vegas Aviators for the second match in their 4-game series, and they beat the Aviators last night 8-7. First pitch for tonight is set for 6:35. And a reminder to please bring a pair of new shoes to help donate, and it's going to be helping us put shoes on the kids in Title I schools. We have more information at krqe.com/cares.
Number 4 now, new election law that could have shifted the election cycles for district attorneys is now shut down by the New Mexico Supreme Court. Initially, the law sought to move all DA elections to 2022 when the governor gets elected. That would have given some DAs a couple of extra years in office. 8 DAs sued to block the change, and one saying state law only allows for 4-year terms. They also removed provisions to change election years for district attorneys and magistrate court judges.
And at number 3, temperatures much cooler this afternoon, especially across the east, where they're going to remain in the 70s and 80s. Here in the metro, will climb up into the low 90s.
Number 2, an Albuquerque family is asking for your help as they try to seek justice in the case of their son's death. Last month, 15-year-old Manny Tapia was on his way home when he was struck near Coors and Allison. Yesterday, his family asked for the public's help finding the stolen truck connected to his death. Police say Juan Ramirez was driving it. Prosecutors say no one knows where the truck is.
And at number 1, a hearing is scheduled for later this week to see whether the teen suspected in the shooting deaths of 3 people at a house party in Hobbs will stay behind bars until trial. Bishop Henderson is still not charged with murder. New court documents reveal that 19-year-old Henderson was the DJ at the party over the weekend. Witness claims seeing him shoot a man in the face. Police have not said why they believe he opened fire. Meanwhile, 18-year-old Khalil Carter was killed, along with 24-year-old Crystal Lavina and 22-year-old Lamar Lee Kane Jr. As of right now, Henderson is charged with aggravated assault.